compliments to the country clown. When the man saw the dog with the letter in his mouth, he ordered it to be taken from him. But the dog would not give it to any one, and bounding up to Menechella he placed it in her hand. Then Menechella rose from a seat, and making a curtsy to the king, she gave him the letter to read. And when the king had read it, he ordered that the dog should be followed to see where he went, and that his master should be brought before him. So two of the courtiers immediately followed the dog, until they came to the tavern where they found Cienzo. And, delivering the message from the king, they conducted him to the palace, into the presence of the king. Then the king demanded how it was that he boasted of having killed the dragon, since the heads were brought by the man who was sitting crowned at his side. And Cienzo answered, "That fellow deserves a pasteboard mitre rather than a crown, since he has had the impudence to tell you a bouncing lie. But to prove to you that I have done the deed and not this rascal, order the heads to be produced. None of them can speak to the proof without a tongue, and these I have brought with me as witnesses to convince you of the truth." So saying, he pulled the tongues out of his pocket, while the countryman was stuck all of a heap, not knowing what would be the end of it. And the more so when Menechella added, "This is the man! Ah, you dog of a countryman, a pretty trick you have played me!" When the king heard this, he took the crown from the head of that false loon, and placed it on the head of Cienzo. And he was on the point of sending the impostor to the galleys, but Cienzo begged the king to have mercy on him, and to confound his wickedness with courtesy. Then he married Menechella, and the tables were spread, and a royal banquet was set forth. And in the morning they sent for Antoniello with all his family. And Antoniello soon got into great favour with the king, and saw in the person of his son the saying verified, "A straight port to a crooked ship." End of chapter 7.